Hello everyone, welcome to Phase 1, the show where we look at pre-release content. Today we're going to be looking at the Uncharted 4 multiplayer beta. So yeah, this is going to be the first video I'm ever going to be doing for PS4. There we go. Wish it could have been something a little different, but, I mean, this came out and we're like, hey, might as well just do a video on this. So, I've been playing about a couple of hours of this, so this is, was made by Naughty Dog, obviously. So, this is the fourth game in the Uncharted series. Duh. And we're going to be looking at the beta. This is running till the 13th. This is available for people who have pre-ordered... who have bought the Uncharted HD collection for PS4, which includes the first 3 games. Unfortunately, no multiplayer, so they kind of compensated it by saying, like, hey, we didn't do the multiplayer for those games in this collection, so we'll just give you the beta access. At least until the 13th. So I think it's, like, running 9 to the 13th of December. Now, there's only one mode available right now, Team Deathmatch, but let's look at some other things first. So, you have the store right here. Now, these are vanity chests, and you can use these to get cosmetic items. Now, you get vanity from doing challenges and collecting certain rare relics, which we will get to in a second. So we get tuxedo suits for this character. You can also get, like, for some character, you can also purchase them individually with gold pieces. So there's 2 types of currency in this game. Now, I'm worried this looks like it can be very easily set up for microtransactions. And for those of you who are saying, Naughty Dog would never do that. So did you just forget that, what, The Last of Us Remastered had about $50 worth of microtransactions in the form of gun DLC? Did you forget that? Now everyone would just jump on me saying, oh, but we got extra content. They gave us so much extra content. What? So much means 1 map pack? 1 free map pack? Really? Anyway, yeah, that's my opinion on that. If you're gonna do microtransactions, at least stuff the game full of DLC so I won't even be able to, like, see it. Free DLC, mind you. But anyway, so we have plenty of audio options here. Always good. Naughty Dog actually do a good job with, like, they do add in all of these, like, extra audio options. In fact, I've seen this, like, recently with a lot of PS4 games. Like, they just... I'm glad that if they're going to ape anything from the PC, they're going to just give you more options, which, that's nice here. Display options, brightness, nothing special. Language, you can download spoken languages, but these are the text options by default. Camera sensitivity, all good. Game hints, and controls, which you cannot change, unfortunately. Really hate these things, which really wish they would let me switch it up. It is a beta, though, so that is to be expected. So, customization, these are what I was showing you before. You can get various skins and hats and all that stuff. Although, these have to be unlocked through the vanity system. Challenges, these are, like, changed every day. Do a challenge, you get these points, you can use those towards vanity chests. And then you have your loadouts. So, let's actually look at some of the weapons here. So you have the preset classes. I can just not. There we go. So you have a pick system, kind of like Call of Duty, where you have a certain amount of points that you can distribute, and each of these weapons cost points. So you actually don't even have to use a long gun. You can just arm yourself with a double-barreled shotgun pistol, and then, like, go for other stuff. You can do some crazy builds. What I do is, I have a build where I try to do minimal guns, and I do all, like, everything based on, like, getting more points. So, like, reviving in this game gives you points, so I can do it faster. And sometimes I can even save people when I otherwise wouldn't have this, so I get points from there. Increases passive cash drip. So, cash you can use to buy stuff in, like, this in-game store. Don't worry, it's not microtransaction or anything. And you can use it to, like, you have this in-game store that you can access anytime by hitting the touchpad, and you can get these items. So I get, like, better C4, you can get these sidekicks that'll help you out, that'll, like, snipe for you. As you can see there, I do like that little preview screen. Similar to StarCraft 2, actually. Gives you a nice description of what you're getting into. Brute sidekick, that guy with just almost a minigun, just walks around, strutting everywhere, just killing everyone. It's great. We'll get into more into that stuff in the game, because a lot of people might say, like, oh god, is it like kill streak? Is it going to be, like, broken like those are? No. We'll get into that a bit, though. Now, gun variety, there's not too many here, but a lot of them are balanced, so I at least will give them that. I prefer usually a small amount of guns to, like, a million of them, half of which are useless. You can also get heavy weapons, like, so you can get one RPG shot from buying points. Boosters are like perks. Nothing too broken here, I gotta say. Gunplay overall feels pretty good. Let's hop into a match right here. Now, one thing I do not like is the way how you lock into your class. So, in Call of Duty, I'm gonna be careful. Like, everyone's like, don't compare this game to Call of Duty. I kind of have to, because I can't compare, like, you know, like apples to oranges here, but I can compare what they can do with the UI. So, loadouts in this game, like, okay, let's say I want to just take a piss right now. I want to get up, take a piss, and while I'm doing that, the game will, like, you know, find players, right? The thing is, if I do that, and if I come back, it'll not only choose a class for me, but it'll also spawn me. Like, I'll be spawned in the game, and I'll get shot at, and this is all while I'm taking a piss, right? So I don't know how long it's going to take. So, like, sometimes it can take a while, sometimes it takes only a couple seconds. I don't know that. So, the nice thing with Call of Duty is that when you start up a game, it'll put you in, like, the spectator screen, kind of, and you can, like, select your loadout, and then spawn with your loadout. Here, that's a huge problem, because, you know, you'll be up and away, you might have to do something, and then you come back, and you've been shot, like, 8 times, and then everyone's yelling at you. That sucks. So, case in point, I was actually just, so I was waiting forever, I was like, oh, I'll just get something to drink, and now I'm automatically spawned. Thankfully, I just saw it. So, welcome to Uncharted 4. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah, it's pretty good. Model quality is generally really good. Texture quality is pretty good. Now, there's only 2 maps available in the beta, and they're actually both pretty nice. So, this is they actually spawned us here in a nice place that I like. So, there's a lot of options for flanking in these maps. There's no camping, like, at all, which is something I really like. Now, Uncharted 4 the gameplay kind of plays like this it plays like a hybrid platformer with, like, a lot of, like, constant movement. So it's great for my ADHD, because I'm never in one place at once. Whoops. Oh, Jesus. Now, you can take someone down for 100, well, bucks, I guess you could say, and then you can down them even further, like, KO them, and get some extras. Now, you can get revived in this state, though. Now, see that treasure hunter put right there? I get extra whenever I do that, because I picked the booster. Ah, that was dumb. You really want to approach as a team against a lot of, like, you know, move as a team together, because you will get messed up in this game, because there's so many options for flanking. Like, one person can make the difference, or, like, you know, 2 people can make the difference in a battle. So you have individuality, and you also have, like, teamwork. It's just generally pretty awesome. Nice. So, I was actually trying to say this earlier, and then I kind of cut myself off. So, this area right here is kind of where a lot of really cool battles happen, because you have, like, these 2-sided areas, but you have multiple approaches from both sides. From all angles, really, where, like, you have a firefight downrange right here, and then you have, like, people flanking you, and then you have to always just be wary and watching. I can imagine for, like, people who are, like, on microphones playing with each other, huge potential for teamwork. Like, some guy's, like, guarding the flank, some guy is... Oh, Jesus. Ah! Now, what I was doing there was I was winding up with a grappling hook. Now, there's melee combat in this game. It's really just mashing square, but for, like, and you can do that to knock people out without having to use ammo. But if you hold the left bumper and you hit square, you can pretty much you can knock them down in one hit. So, but you have to prime it first. So that gives a little bit of variety to the melee combat. I like that. Did I screw that up? Yes, and now I'm dead. Yeah, you can die in a lot of areas here. Now, the grappling hook's actually used for getting across the battlefield. And you can combo it with, like, kicks into people and, like, pretty much kill them instantly. So, for example, let's Let's actually go over here, because I want to show you another thing. So on the map, you have these gems, and, like... And we'll get into the store right now, actually. So you can collect these gems around the map, and they give you points. And just like, you know, downing someone, like I did earlier. And you can use them, like, when I type the... Hold on. Oh, shoot. Stay close. Oh my god! So that's not a player, by the way. That is a, thing that someone bought. So, you know what, I'm gonna spawn my own guy. So, the shop... There we go. And I got a lot of points for doing that. So, in the game, you can get treasures, or you can down people for the points to purchase stuff from the shop. Which is, I really like that system. Now, as you purchase, I don't know if you might have noticed, but the cost of that bodyguard just went up from like 800 to 1300. The more you buy, the more they go up. So you don't have this broken system of like someone constantly getting bodyguards on the battlefield. Jesus, what is with this person? You know what? It's probably because she has that. That's a rapid fire version of the AK, but it has higher recoil. So you don't want to really... You don't want to keep... You want to put these guys in the most tactical positions possible, because you do not want to lose them. Awesome. You could also reposition them, so I just want to do that just to ensure that kill. Take you out. Now, actually, this is around a good position for the sniper. Let me just... There's a position right over here I think we're going to place her. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. The controls in this game are very fluid. It takes a little bit of time to get used to. There's a lot of sensitivity in it, and there's just a lot of precision. Now, you saw that there where they were swinging around. Wait, what? I was like, oh, there's a thing I can swing off of. Nope. Now, there's Team Deathmatch is played for 35 kills. I believe it's knockouts as well, so if you do revive someone, it doesn't count. Do I still have my sniper? I don't think I do. So there's a little thing, we're gonna trigger that here. So you can kind of swing around, and if you, you can melee into people and kill them. There's a lot of escape options, like that. If I didn't screw that up, okay, okay. Oh, this person. Oh, God. I can get you. Nope. Ah. Some games I do really terribly, other games I do surprisingly well. Oh, by the way, that top one up there, that's a ability you can throw. So that's like a, I don't know, I was going to say spell, it's not really. So you can get this, and actually, let's just demonstrate what it does, because it's actually kind of cool. I want to get into an area with a lot of people. This is a really cool item. Well, that was a waste, but... Oh, not exactly. If they come a little closer. So, what this thing does is it, like, homes in on people and hits them. And it doesn't die, it just expires. And I completely wasted that, so that's cute. Is that an enemy? Oh, Jesus, that is. Let me just switch my class out really quick. So that's the one I was telling you about. Even though this one does, I believe this one does have treasure hunter. You're noticing these cool, like, areas where we're just having this giant firefight. That's what I really like about this game. Like, the maps are just small enough so that you're constantly engaging people, but... I don't know, there is a... there can be a problem with certain maps and how shotgunners can be really annoying. So, for example, like, there's not really an overpowered gun, but shotguns can get really annoying because of how people could just, like, run up to people and just blow their brains out. Now, if you see it coming from a bit of a distance, of course you can probably take them out, but some of these closed areas, shotguns can be incredibly annoying. But then again, so can assault rifles, so can sniper rifles. You just really gotta start to learn the maps, because they're so small, that's not really much of a problem. Alright, now I'm getting my class of choice. I'm pretty much wrecking this team. Yeah, I'm doing awful. Alright, so here's the second map available for beta testers. This one has a lot of wide open areas, but they have some cool areas that you can kind of... I wouldn't say camp. Camping is just not viable in this game because of how many flanking options like everyone always has. It's just kind of ridiculous how many angles you can get shot at, but I still like that because you have a lot of maneuverability. That was kind of stupid. I really would have liked to see more modes. I really hope there isn't just a bunch of generic modes on launch. I want to see, like, some unique modes. I'm not sure exactly what the other Uncharted's did, but I did hear their multiplayers were very exceptional for what they were. Guess that was for going down. Ah, he didn't even, like, look at his suit. He didn't even get anything on it. That is an amazing suit. I want that suit. Like, everyone apparently has good taste, because I saw, like, 3 other people in the same game with the, Nathan Drake tuxedo. It's, like, fabulous. Also, the explosives do have cooldowns, something to bear in mind. Which I do like. And you can very easily run out of ammo if you're in a long firefight. But you always get, like, the free 0 points pistol, though, so you're not always, like, you're not going to be completely screwed. And if you were, like, able to kill a bunch of people when you ran out of ammo, unless you're just a terrible shot, you'll probably be able to get some sidekicks. Oh, Jesus. Shot. What can I say?
Cute. Let's see what you little mice can do.
Oh, come on. Don't steal my kill, bro. Well, I do all the time. Oh, those are bad guys. I can't tell because my screen is going all white.
Oh, that felt good.
I forgot about the detonator. So let me show you that cool position. Again, you can get hit from both angles, but this is a really nice position to set up a sniper. So what you can do is you can kind of guard this side, because a lot of people creep near you. But, and we're lagging out. Cool. Netcode, by the way, is good. That's really just on my end. She's usually good if people come near her, which I guess they are not. More game objectives that you can play. I want to see how they balance out the treasure system, because if one team is doing, like, one objective, instead of just killing people, right? Like, sitting on the objective, there could be, like, a huge gap in just, like every game could be a landslide in terms of victories, because, you know, you have the kills that you're killing people, you're collecting treasure, and then if you're doing the objective, which is what everyone's doing, one team can just vastly outpower the other. And I don't know how well the way they just stagnant, how you get the shop items, I don't know how well that's just going to play out. Like, will that be the thing that completely balances it out? Or when they do anything besides Team Deathmatch, when there's more ways to get points, will that completely break? I don't know. But what I can tell you is that so far, just on these two maps, I think they're very well done, and I'm having a lot of fun playing them. I'm going to be sad that I'm not going to be able to play this game until the game releases, which is like next year. But I'm actually probably going to pick it up. I do want to play through the HD collections. Now, for those of you who are wondering, yeah, Uncharted HD collection is basically the other game, the first 3 games in 1080p, 60 frames per second. Uncharted 1 is still a little bit janky. But 2 is where, like, the franchise is, like, really, like, whoa. And then, like, the third one is more of a movie, but still pretty good game by many accounts. Another sniping position is right here, because you have that, like, alleyway area, which is just lovely. And I do remember that killing these guys, like, killing these sidekicks, they can net a lot of points. Damn it. Obviously, they're probably not going to make all of their points back and what they cost, but at the same time, that's not really the point. You want to just get as many kills as possible, up to 35. There's another one. Another sidekick. Should have threw a C4. I don't even know if it was on... It was probably not on cooldown anymore. Now, another thing is that you can get these relics in the game, which I mentioned a little bit earlier, that are, like, these special ones. And I don't think there's a collectible system yet. Bear in mind that your multiplayer status for the beta will not carry over to the main game. But you can get these and they'll give you vanity points, but it's very rare that they'll drop something like that. Oh, you see how he hit me one hit there? It might have just been a while since I really played a decent third-person shooter. It's been a while since I played, like, any third-person shooter online. But this game is pretty good. I'm having a blast. Can't wait for the full game. I just hope that they keep the balancing. Just, like, give us... We don't really need a lot of guns. Just give us a lot of maps and game modes, and we'll be fine. And please do not make it like a Star Wars Battlefront where we have, like, 4 good maps and 1 good game mode that everyone plays. And don't add a season pass. Oh, God. See if I can make a better use of that thing. Oh, there we go. Ah! Get away. I actually got lucky there where I was able to hit all of them. But the whole shotgun thing, it's not really as bad as Gears of War 1, if you need a comparison. That was awful. Just Gnasher shotguns everywhere. I did a lot better, though, that game. So all the cash is converted at the end of every game to points, which are used to level you up, and you can get more items. Or have just more guns at your disposal. but you do have a healthy amount unlocked at level 1, which is something I can appreciate. You're not entirely useless. Gunplay is good, maps are good, mechanics are nicely fleshed out. I want to see more. But so far, I've had a blast, and I can't wait for the full game. I'm actually looking forward to an Uncharted game. I'm going to play the HD collection and just, blast through those and then enjoy the story of that. And then I might be able to cover the full game on launch. Probably will do the single player, or I might do another video on the multiplayer. It's going to be one of the two. I don't think I'll be able to do both. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm out.